This wild berry bread pudding is as beautiful as it is delicious.
Oh, made even better, topped with this delicious sweet orange sauce.
Every bite is pure dessert heaven. It is. I'm going to heaven when I eat this.
Oh, you could just pour that sauce down my throat.
You did the other day, didn't you? Yay! So we got a lot of bread here. So I'm going to get you doing that.
Yeah. So I'm going to make the binder or the egg mixture that keeps this all together.
Brings it all together.
I'm just going to break these up just for a smidge.
What are those?
Those are 6 eggs.
6
whole
eggs.
eggs.
Okay.
What are they?
I like to spell everything out for everyone. So go ahead.
What are you doing over there?
Well, people can see. I'm going to fill the bottom of this 10 by 10 dish. You can also use a 9 by 13 dish. I've already buttered it. You want to grease it either with cooking spray or butter. And okay, we're not following our orders, our instructions.
Right. Well, yeah, I've got 4 cups of milk here.
Of whole milk.
Oh,
we do rehearse this, you guys. I promise we do.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. Actually, you're probably like, no, you don't. So this is, let me just tell you keep going.
All right. So I just want to
You're mixing as you go?
Yes, I want to mix it properly. I've got a cup of sugar.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then I've got a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to add, I like to add a little more. I like to eyeball it. Oops. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to mix this together, and Chris can go on with what he's doing.
Oh, good. Okay, so now as you can see, these are cubes of bread. They're kind of dried out. Go with whatever your favorite is. And this is, generally you can get a loaf of sliced bread from the grocery store. It's generally like 20 ounces is what you're looking at. Probably about 12 cups of cubed bread. And what I love sourdough. We both love sourdough for our bread pudding.
Yes.
So I got some sourdough just from our bakery at the grocery store. I cut the crust off. You don't have to do that, but I just think it makes for it just absorbs it a little better with those crusts going. And then just cube it. You don't want them too giant, too small. And let it.
How would like brioche do?
Brioche should be delicious.
Yeah. Would it be too would it soak up too much?
No, it makes a wonderful bread pudding. Okay. So, but the thing is if it is really moist, if it's really moist, then it's not going to absorb this egg mixture as well.
Got it.
Now we are doing I've got some orange zest here that just gives a little pop of flavor. Just kind of sprinkle that throughout.
I know that and the orange sauce together.
I know the orange brings it all together. Yes. It's just heavenly.
Okay, citrus.
Right, citrus.
The citrus.
Okay, so now we're doing wild berries. You can use whatever. We've done this with. What have we done this with? We did this with
cranberries.
Cranberries. That's the word I was trying to find. And we were like, no, let's do some wild berries. And I'm so glad that we decided to do that because it is just spectacular.
And I think it's prettier than just cranberries.
It is. It makes for a beautiful
cranberries.
Cranberries. We got to break down those cranberries. So when we're filming this, it's about to be. The summer's not over yet.
We got one more weekend.
We're holding on to it for dear life. Although in Texas it goes all the way to Christmas, basically.
Right.
But this is perfect for serving, like at a barbecue. I mean, it's about to be Labor Day, so why not have another barbecue? So we're gonna fill this up.
Do you want me to help you some?
No, if you want to.
I want to.
Okay.
Fill it up.
Yeah, you do the display or the placement of the fruit.
Oh, I love these big blackberries.
I do too, and they burst and they kind of mingle with the egg mixture. It's so delicious. So I didn't even say what we're using here. This is a combination of it's a half pint of each of this. We've got some blueberries, we've got some blackberries, and we've got some raspberries. This would also be amazing.
Try not to squish your
with strawberries, whatever your favorite fruits are. But we think that these mixed berries are really wonderful.
They are.
I'll do these, and you. You start to pour over the sauce.
All right. Did I get that good and mixed together?
You did. As long as you want those yolks good and mixed. That looks good.
I think I did, yeah.
I think you did too.
I think I did it.
I think you did.
Hold on. We want to stay here.
Oh, sorry.
So everybody can see.
The pretty picture.
Yeah. Watch out.
Now give yourself a little bit of time on this. You want to kind of time this out because this bread pudding is delicious when it is warm. It's also, you don't want it to, after it's baked, sit for hours on end because then it starts to just lose that delicious texture and the fruit kind of gets a little soggy. So, you know, if you've got a party,
Oh, it's good.
it's great for serving guests.
I wouldn't save it for the next day.
Don't make it the night before. This is what I love, the things that you can make the night before and serve. But this, you can get everything prepped, no problem. But don't bake it the night before. Okay, you're doing really good.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Sure. Okay.
Am I taking much too time?
No, you're good. Okay, so now
the squish.
I'm going to do a little bit of what Wesley calls the squish test.
Oh,
I've got
there we
clean.
go.
Do this with clean hands, please.
Yes.
And then you'll see that. And what's going to happen? We're going to give it about 30 minutes, a minimum of 30 minutes, to let that bread really absorb that fluid, that liquid, and then we're going to bake it. And I'm going to wash my hands now. Okay. Now this has been
That
soaking.
has been sitting there soaking,
We
y'all.
are ready tonight to finish it off and then put it in the oven. So I've got, just to add a little sweetness, I've got 2 tablespoons of sugar that I'm sprinkling over the top.
Just adding a little sweetness.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And it kind of crystallizes, too.
It does. That's what I love about it. Okay, go ahead.
All right, and I've got butter. A lot of butter. Melted butter. All over the place.
You got what?
Melted butter.
He likes to say, yeah.
Wow.
That's a stick of butter. You heard it right. I mean, this is a dessert that, you know, it's worth. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. Now, that's going to, as that bakes those eggs, and it's going to form this incredible, so it'll puff up. You may look at it and go, oh my gosh, it's puffed up, but then it settles down. So we've got our oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we're going to let it bake for an hour, and then we'll make the orange sauce. Oh, it smells so good.
It does.
Oh, now, word of warning.
Look at that.
Gorgeous. So beautiful. You want to close that for me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So look at that. So that is beautiful. So now
That is...
I told you how it kind of poofs. That's the eggs doing their work. It'll settle down. Now you definitely want to let this cool. Now typically the way you would do this is you would let the you do the toothpick because the test, you want it to come out clean. But there is going to be some liquid, especially here at first. That butter you're going to see there, which is delicious. The juices extract, they burst. I mean the juices, the berries let go of a little juice. So it's good. You can just taste how it's nice and browned on there. So we're going to let this rest.
And
It'll deflate a little bit,
Right.
and which is what we want. And those juices will kind of settle. And so this gives us time to make
the cream sauce, the sweet cream
orange sauce.
All right, so I've got 3 egg yolks and a quarter cup of sugar. I'm gonna stick these all in here. And I'm just
this is before you put the heat.
Yeah.
Before you put the heat on.
Before you put the heat on, exactly.
Before you turn on the heat.
Look at that, y'all. I am working. I got the heat. Oh, let me make sure I get back down there.
Yeah,
this
it's
thing's
okay.
so tall. No wonder you can't see in the pot. All right. Throw in some.
Okay.
Some of the.
This is a cup of heavy cream.
Wonderful.
The dessert is super delicious. If you're really in the midst of a diet, maybe wait till you're done dieting before you make this.
Because this is delicious.
It is.
And I'm going to turn this up to about 250.
To medium.
And then just let this warm up until it starts to thicken.
Yeah, so we've got just an orange strip here. Just peel that off of a fresh orange. And then we've got some orange extract just to bump up that orange flavor. I'm going to eyeball it. A little bit goes a long ways with this. So I would do, that's about a half a teaspoon of orange extract.
Yum.
And now
wow. that's orange extract.
Smell, and you
so
can,
good.
yeah,
just switch it up.
You do not want this to come to a boil because it'll curdle those eggs, it'll scramble the eggs.
Yeah.
It'll just, okay, be careful. So then just kind of just gently stir it over, and you're going to want to stay with it the whole time.
Yes.
And it's going to thicken to a nice sauce, and then it's time to cut in and just eat. Okay, you see how that thickened?
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful. So if you really wanted to get fancy, you could strain that through a really fine mesh sieve if it's a little lumpy, but I think it's perfectly fine the way it is. So now we're going to, we've got a little, if you want to put that there for me.
Yes.
Thank you. Just to really impress your guests, let's put it in a little serving container. So people can, this stuff, I'm telling you, it just brings this bread pudding all together. It's so
Yay!
good. Okay.
All right. I
right.
want to make sure everybody can see.
Yeah,
Let me just.
Hang on. We're just,
Is it hot?
no, it's not.
anymore. There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
Yay!
So,
I'm
all
so
right.
excited, Joel.
I know.
Can you
This
tell?
my moment of where I always like the first slice. You know me and my first
Oh,
slice.
that's all right. It's just bread pudding. It's supposed to be everywhere.
It is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like a perfect slice. You know.
Although it is real pretty when it is.
I know. And we are doing this like literally like 10, 15 minutes after it.
There we go, Chris.
Okay. Let's see.
That's all right. Here, we'll give you that one.
Give me
You
this
get the
one.
first slice.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so good, Chris.
Oh, that's a big slice too.
Good.
Yeah.
Here, let me. Yeah, get all that stuff off
Okay.
of it.
Let's do this.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I'm gonna do
Make it.
No, I'll do
Yeah,
this.
right there. This one right here. That's good.
This
That's
is
great.
good. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be so yummy.
Chris, that's super hot.
I know, and it's a huge.
Oh, gorgeous,
Are
gorgeous.
we doing this? Oh,
Come on over.
okay.
That's
Come on.
great. It's coming. It's coming.
I know.
It's all right. It's okay. There we go. Oh!
That.
Oh, part of it fell out. You needed a bigger spatula. Is what you needed.
I know. All right,
Look at
now.
that, you guys. Look at that. Oh, Chris. Hold on. I want to show everybody like. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a little haphazard. And then
We
this.
could have let it sit for a little while longer.
Oh, but it's
But
so,
we
it's
are.
so
Oh,
good. It's so good when it's warm like
you
this.
got the big piece.
I know. I know.
Here, let's make sure everybody can see.
Okay. Oh boy, I gave myself a lot of cream.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Y'all, look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm going to eat this and hurt myself because it's a little hot.
You'll be okay.
I know.
I think
I
you'll
know.
survive it. Oops. Okay, just pull some.
Okay.
We're going in.
Hold.
It just melts in your mouth. Wow. That's heavenly.
Oh, man. If we would have just let it sit for 5 more minutes, it would have made a nice little slice. But that's okay, because it's all going to the same place.
Oh, it's so good.
Y'all, I'm probably gonna eat this whole thing.
In front of your faces. I know.
Oh,
I love the kind
Chris, this is the epitome of bread pudding. It's so good.
I love the kind of crispy or the crunchy
Oh, yes.
top from the sugar and that orange sauce. We could have let it cool off a little bit.
Excuse me. Look. Y'all, this is 100,000% Loon approved.
Yes, you guys.
Oh, I would give it, I'm spitting. Everything's going everywhere. It's so good.
It's beautiful. It's festive. You can do it with wild berries, so it's really any time of the year. You can do this even in the fall months. You can do it with pumpkin. There's so many options with this. You just have fun
Throw
with
some
it.
walnuts. I don't know.
Whatever you can, whatever you like. All right, you guys, we love you. Make bread pudding and be happy.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.